That's
you hear me?
Man,
check. Move it up, or
you
hear me still? Or no? I got like kind of a low voice.
Huh? You ever tried to chill?
That's hard. That's hard.
Can you hear me? Check.
Yeah.
Check. Can you hear me good?
No,
forward.
Yeah. My legs don't work right now.
How about now? Check. Perfect. All right.
That's crazy.
Gotcha.
That's a good.
So should I turn this way a little bit?
That's a good playlist.
You
Though.
can jump
I
closest
think
to
that's
you.
what makes me different from like most karaoke singers.
Sometimes, even if you want to pull it,
I try to sound like the artist
closer.
basically when I sing.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna have my own voice.
And you don't actually suck at changing it. Like.
Check. You hear me good?
Hear you. 1 2. Push this in more. Oh.
Yo, that's fucking poppin', bro.
What are you talking about?
That sounds good, bro. That's what I was saying.
my
You were
nigga,
talking mad shit about Prince and like you got the ill Prince
This
voice.
is
I'm
why.
not a singer.
This is why I only sing when I'm drunk, nigga.
Yo,
All my songs.
the artist formerly known as
Man,
I respect
I was blasted every time I recorded any singing songs like that. When I did Hollywood, I'm Hollywood. I was gone.
Now that
Nigga.
you put the fucking
And right now you're like, I'm Hollywood.
Yeah, if I wanted to, I could. That's horrible.
Yo, you're such a hater.
No, that was good.
Nah, nigga,
I'm about to get started.
Nah, I'm ready.
Count me down.
3. I'm Hollywood, and I can be more haters or more greater than you ever could. I'm Hollywood, and I can be more. Chill.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Back.
Yes. We here. Yes.
With another
Listen. I don't know what y'all were talking about before we started, but it sounded real crazy in here, man. But we got.
Can't hear you.
You hear me now?
I hear you now because
hear
you're
me
talking
now.
into the mic.
So first and foremost, man, like I said, we back here.
What's your name?
Fish scale. I'm gonna say myself, man. You already know, man. This is Hollywood Deuce, man.
40
They already kn-
40
but they
for
already
the
know.
block. No 40. You gotta have some form of cohesion, dog.
I hear that.
There's gotta be
man.
cohesion
This
and
is
some
52
form of like
mindset. You already
structure.
know. We here,
You know what I mean?
and I got another guest.
Another one.
Another family friend sandbox. He has a lot of aliases, AKAs, whatever you want to call him. But I'm gonna go by my man Versace Shawn in the building. Yes, sir. What up, my brother?
What up, man?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for being here, man.
Thanks for you gentlemen bringing me out.
What's been going on, my brother? Like, I haven't seen you in a minute. Like, I see what we communicate back and forth on social media, and I see what you're doing, man. Like, I see you've been moving, you're making moves out there, man. So, and I know you want to share some gems that you got out there with the folks. So, let us know about Versace Shawn, man. What's going on?
Nah, I'm just doing more entrepreneurship now due to COVID. I'm still working for Theater for New Audience. I'm the facilities associate manager there. I'm still working for Theater for New Audience.
Okay.
I'm the facilities associate manager there. But I'm furloughed at the moment, so I got pushed into doing, finding another stream of income. And I found a passion for basketball cards. So now I'm on eBay doing that.
Just basketball cards?
I mean, in the beginning it was basketball cards.
Let's move your mic closer towards you here. And lower it. There you go.
In the beginning it was basketball cards, but now any type of cards, because I put up Pokemon cards that sells. Soccer sells, football sells. Baseball for me on my page is a little slow.
Okay,
But it still sells depending on, baseball is more hard to get the good cards.
But what made you get into selling cards? Like, what was the first, like, what made you say, oh, shit?
Well, as a kid, I used to collect Pokemon and all that.
Okay.
Like, Like I was going hard for that when I was younger. All my allowance went to that.
Pokemon is still popular. You play that Pokemon Go shit?
I tried it for like a week.
Oh, you gave up? All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
wait.
I was
Yeah,
hard
I
on it.
know. My
Like
man.
I used to go to the movie theater, take my little brothers to the movie theater just to get the promo
Just to get-
cards. Like I keep them.
Oh, you collect
Like,
them
I
all.
take you to
like,
the movies. I'm taking the cards. Like that's how I used to do it.
My man try to collect them all.
Yeah, man.
Try to catch them all. For real.
But you know, when I was young, I
how's that wrong?
I didn't even hear that.
I just said you try to catch them all for real.
Yeah, but I had lost those cards. So, you know, my boss at my job now, I had told him a story about how I lost my cards that I shouldn't even be standing here with him. One day out the blue, he brings in a card holder, a Shaq rookie and a Jordan rookie. And he's like, yo, I want you to have this.
Have it.
Yeah, he's like, have it. I was like, you sure?
That's crazy.
I was like, all right. So that sparked my interest back into it, and I just started buying boxes, collecting, started accumulating. And then during the COVID, I started seeing my collection. I was like, matter of fact, let me see if I can start selling these.
Yep.
And then I started building 100% positive feedback on eBay, top rated seller.
So
like,
that's where you at. There
Yeah,
you go.
man.
I like that. I like that.
That's like Uber 5
and the crazy
stars.
flip was the best investment I ever did was I spent $200 on a product. And out of that product, when it came in, I opened it. I got the 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan. I didn't know what I had at the time. Okay. I took it to this one dude. He only wanted to give me $1,000 for it, but son told me, nah. So I waited. It was a grade 8 BGS. I put it on eBay. It was my first sale.
I know nothing about this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you break down what a grade
my
8
first sale. So
BGS is
Wait, hold
real
on.
quick?
I sold that card. Mind you, I only spent $200 for a product, and you get like a chase card in it. So just so happened I got the card on the box. So when I put it on eBay, it didn't even last 7 days on the thing. I just took like the first offer because I couldn't believe it that they was $4,900 for that card and only spent $200 for that product to get it. So from that point on, I never looked back. I just been doing the same thing.
So real quick question. What you were saying before, it was a grade A BGS?
It was a BGS graded 8.
8?
But if it was a PSA, I would have been talking way more than that.
Can you explain, like, elaborate what those are?
I don't
So
know what
pretty
the
much,
fuck that
Yeah,
means.
you just spoke
so there's
gibber-
grading
like,
companies.
Japanese
So
and
basically, you
shit.
have raw cards. So when you have raw cards, the maximum you're going to get in a raw card, depending if it's an auto, prism, fractors. There's all different type of names.
Just think it's just
Like, yeah, it's a whole different market that I just learned, like within the span of 6 months. Like, I never knew nothing about PSA, GMA.
So what's the difference? You said there was two different.
So pretty much the king of the market right now is a PSA. PSA
Okay.
anything. But I can't even say that because BGS, I don't know if you heard of dude Mike Trout in baseball.
yeah.
That baseball card sold for like in the millions.
A Mike Trout?
A Mike Trout rookie.
Wow.
And that was a Beckett. So that was a Beckett. It wasn't even a PSA. So sometimes and a LeBron James rookie sold for like 1 point something, 2 point something million.
That's
But
crazy.
that was even a Beckett. So a lot of the Becketts you see are in the millions. But PSA, when in the resale community, that's the top door to get more bang for your buck. Because when you look at the prices on eBay, people rather spend more of the collectors on a PSA graded slab than anything else. But Beckett is like second.
So my man flipped a 200.
$200.
Yeah, I'll be buying a
Jordan
dollar card,
card.
flipping it for 100. Or it's just all different type of things. But you always got to be consistently listing things.
Then on top of that, he just said he had like boxes.
Yeah, I just
Just
accumulated over a
stacked.
while.
That is ridiculous.
And the good thing is, if you watch basketball, every night on ESPN, I'm watching the market through watching the games because the hype is somebody dropped 40 that night. You got that person in your binder. You look for that card. You might have something that's numbered or that has a prism or all these different things. Put it up. Somebody's gonna buy it because
Somebody
they just
will drop
dropped 40.
Wow.
So
Just-
you
I watch
watching
everything, man.
Oh,
It's
he
like
said he
it's like a
watches
stock
the
market.
games
PSA
as
is
he's
actually
watching the
PSA is
stock
actually in
market.
the stock market is a what you call that POI whatever you call that to put it on the stock market IPO. So it's open, so it's a share.
Oh, so you know what's going on. All right, fuck you for not telling us.
It's like rating of cards, how the card is produced.
It's an asset.
Production of an asset.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram too, NYC Baller Cards.
No, we got you. He got you. Yo, just go like this. Right there. It's gonna pop up right there.
Yeah, so that's one of the chases in that game is that Jordan rookie that I had. I didn't know it at the time, so I sold it. but that got me into the game to invest into myself.
more stuff.
So
Got you.
I'm trying to get that back again. When I do, I'm not letting it go.
And you say you 6 months in? This is 6
No, I started in April when the pandemic
When it
happened.
first started, got you.
So
Sorry, okay.
that was my first sale in April. Was that?
Oh, so
car.
you're going on a full
my-
year now.
Yeah.
My man is out there. Yo, salute to you, man.
Word.
Like I said, another successful story in a terrible time.
But this is why I keep going back. How has COVID treated you?
Yeah, man. COVID. If it wasn't for
sometime-
COVID, I would never know. I would have had the time for eBay and none of that. I wouldn't even know about it.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
I'm
even.
sorry.
I never would have been into that.
See? COVID done opened the doors for a lot of people in terms of finding out who the fuck they really
I
are
wasn't happy with
and
just
what they
getting
trying to do.
unemployment. I missed my
Yeah.
salary, man. I worked hard to get there.
So what I will ask you, so if you don't mind disclosing, do you have like one specific card in general that you're not trying to get rid of yet?
I mean, I just accumulated this Michael Jordan book, which I'm sitting on. If I get it graded and it came by tens,
Sorry.
I'm sitting on a mint. But they still raw, so I don't talk about nothing until it's until it's factual. So I do have some gem mints.
Versace Shawn in it.
Versace. Listen, yeah, I can't drink.
He's not.
This is disgusting.
Yo, shout out to my man Jerome Juice one more time.
This
Yeah,
wasn't
man,
Jerome
shout out,
Juice.
man.
This was
This-
Duce.
Always sponsored.
And I bought 2 of these. These joints is good, man. Shout out.
Yo, but you also got some shit going on out there in Texas, bro. I know I saw you post some shit out there. That
Oh
you
yeah,
doing.
Texas, man. So I just bought my first real estate out there. It's about less than an acre. A house over there.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm the type. I'm a Capricorn. I don't. Thank you.
When's
I'm
your
humble.
birthday, brother?
I'm humble. I'm the 16th of January.
January 9th, brother.
Oh,
My brother.
salute.
Hey, there we go.
Salute.
Capricorns run the world, nigga.
If y'all see on my social media page, I don't post about my house or nothing yet, due to the fact that I'm still making payments on it. In my mind, I'm like, until it's 100% paid off, then I got something to talk about. Cause anything can happen in between. So that's just me. But thank you. I got like 10 payments left anyway, so I'm in a good seat.
It's a given. That's it.
But
See
my
you
whole
in
plan
10
is that
months.
is
See you in 10
just to get
payments,
that,
nigga.
and I'm gonna rehab it. But my whole strategy with this real estate thing is, I got a lot of friends that are not into the corporate world. I'm lucky to be into that space. So what I'm trying to do is buy these houses, and I know everybody's strengths. One's a plumber, electrical, whatever you do. I could use you. Yo, come out here. I'll play your fight out. Your food, stay, whatever, get the job done, fly you back out to New York. It is what it is. Then move on to the next house, fly you, go to, I'm going to try to go to each state, coming back up to New York by the time I'm like 40. That's my plan right now for 10 years.
My man planned out his 10 years.
Don't you do some of that shit?
Yeah, I did. I was a super for 4 years.
I did that out of college for a couple of years.
But so the only difference is like I'm not gonna be like, yeah, my nigga, I got the plumbing on lock. My nigga, I could change a toilet. I could change a pipe. I'm not changing like main lines and shit like that. That's the only difference.
Nah, but I understand the vocabulary on that. I got you on that.
Plumbing?
Yo, change your pipe.
Pipes?
He's
Yo, my nigga, I quit. How about y'all? This shit just hit me in the head.
Oh yeah, you said in 10 years.
Time don't match with it.
Yeah, like in 10 years, because my whole thing is, I got this through Angel's aunt. You know Angel, my
Okay.
cousin.
Yes, sir. Shout out
Shout out to
my brother.
Angel. If it wasn't for Angel, I wouldn't even thought about it. Because one day he came to my job. He's like, yo, my aunt in Texas, she's selling some of her property. She got like 7 property. I was like, what are you talking about? Whatever. He came back to me again. She was like, yo, she'll sell it to you for such and such price. I'm like, I'm just wasting money up here just spending on bullshit change, this, that, that's like devalues after a while. So I'm like, you know what? Let me see what this is about. So this is my first experience. So it's basically everything is a trial and error right now. So I'm learning as I'm going. I'm not an expert at it.
Yep.
Got you.
And
That's what's up, man.
You experiencing great success.
So far, everything's
So far,
smooth,
you
man. I can't even complain.
How often you go back and forth to Texas?
Well, I only went out there one time, bro.
Oh,
Because
shit.
all my money's in New York. Everything is tied up here. So the time that I went out there, I just wanted to see the property itself, to see what it looked like, whatever. Because Angel grew up out there.
remember.
He did
I
homeschooling, so
I
that's the
remember.
house he knows. So he
Oh,
like, yo,
shit,
this is the
yeah.
best property that she had. So once he told me all that, and then there was a new roof and all that. So I'm like, all right,
He used to go out there. Every
yeah. So
fucking
so I go over his word. I'm like, all right, bro, I got you. I'm gonna do this. So he got my foot into the door in the real estate game. So I have no credit, no none of that, bro. That's what I'm telling people, man. Anybody could do this, man. You just gotta find certain ways to get around certain corners. Obstacles always gonna be obstacles. Banks don't want to mess with you. No, like, all right, cool. You don't deal with me. I'll see you in a couple days. You're gonna be begging for that.
There you go.
Like that's how it is. That's how it is.
That's exact. Yo,
I'm dealing with the owner, not a bank. So there's no interest, no nothing.
and outside of Texas, where else you see yourself going?
Well, my whole plan was to start from Texas. I looked at the map. I always thought Texas was like on the west side. They're like, nah, that's down south, boy. I'm like, oh, I thought Texas was like close to California and all that. So my whole plan is from Texas all the way back up the coastal to New York. So my whole thing
So
is
you
by the
looking
time
like
I'm back into New York,
Alabama,
I could afford a
Georgia.
condo that I want anyway.
Oh, you about to freestyle? Yeah.
Like,
No, I was talking about to say. I know my states and
So
locations.
even if I'm driving up and down the I-95, I want to, get tired. Every state that I pass through, I got something there.
somewhere to go.
But by the time I get back up to New York, I want to be able to be like, all right, I can pick any condo wherever I want. This is where I'm
This
at.
is it.
You know what I mean? But it's just a slow process.
Seen them all. Hey,
That's it. It's a slow process, but well worth it at the end, my brother.
we ain't got nothing but time. That's what
Know what I
Ho
mean?
said. It's a slow process. We ain't got nothing but time.
And that's what we're doing, man. Like, and the gems you dropping with the whole cars, brother. Like I said, I have no idea. I know nothing.
I will ask a
I-
question. Do you have any like
I have no nothing.
insight on like comic books?
Comic books too. You grade those too. If you got any comic books
I know
from
nothing
a
about
certain era, you gotta look it up. I forgot what era it is. I'm not into comic books yet, but I got a person that all he deals with is comic. He be showing me the slabs that he be sending to Beckett or PSA. I'm like, they go in the case. I'm like, I didn't know they do the whole magazine. I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, because my
usually is sorted with the creator of the comic.
Yo, it's crazy.
who the fuck is this guy?
Shout out to my
Where
man
he
Dane.
come
Shout out to my
from?
man Dane.
Word,
Time
shout out to
Frame
him,
Time,
man. He from the sandbox.
It is usually sorted by at the time if the artist at the time was given a certain, character or whoever, that would be like a collection, like how like the Jordan 9s or anything like that.
Yeah.
So based on the artist, Jim Lee, anything like that, 1980s Spider-Man, things like that. That's when the comic books really start to come.
Like this guy makes a living just off of comic books.
Oh, no,
That's
I gotta
his
talk to him,
thing.
'cause I have a shit
I can hook you up with him, man. Like that's all he does. And wrestling too. For some reason, I didn't even know they had wrestling cards and all. I was like, what?
You know, it's funny. Back in the day, I used to have the old school wax wrestling figures,
wrestling.
like the originals. I'm talking.
Yo, I used to
King
have
Yo,
Kong,
all that is
one
money.
day,
So
no
whoever got
eyes.
vintage stuff, you need to holler. I could get y'all
You know
up
what I
and
mean?
running within an hour of your time. That's it.
Yo, I never pay any mind to like the car. Like, to tell you the truth, I probably tossed a lot of them.
And is
Yo.
it and like
You know
in
what I mean?
terms of cards, are you just talking like just like sports? Because I have like
I'm only dealing with sports right
Okay.
now, but I can't even say that because my friend had brought these. His aunt lives in Japan, and they have this Pokemon thing out there that's like more bigger than the United States, and she be shipping him boxes out here. And he cracked this whole thing open, and he was like, "Yo, I just cracked it, but you can have this box for a certain amount of price." So I'm like, might as well. Let me see. He had all these shiny ones. I know about shiny cards, but I didn't know about Pokemon. I haven't did that since I was a child. So I'm like, all right. I put one card. It was Sabrina. Within 2 hours of me posting that, somebody gave me the best offer of like $90. I was like, all right. I only paid $100 for all of this, and I got all the other cards sitting there.
So you just made pretty much damn near all your money back.
It was Sabrina or
For one
something.
card.
I'm in the wrong business.
Like, I don't want.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to do podcasting no
People
more.
don't realize what they got around them. I'm just like, yo, 1
I don't
hour
wanna
of
rap
your
no
time,
more.
I'll have you up and running.
I'm just think while you was talking, and I said it right before, but I was just reflecting on a whole bunch of cards I threw out,
Yo,
like not too long ago, cleaning my mother's up, cleaning up the apartment. Oh shit, yeah, that basketball card, some Pokemon cards,
Pokemon,
an
bro.
official-
You wouldn't even be.
and an official Pokemon binder that I had with mad
And you
cards.
threw that
Those cards are the ones that they chased. Then
And
you
you
guy
threw
named
it out?
Paul something. Paul
You
Logan
threw it out?
on YouTube. Some big YouTuber. He's cracking those $100,000 boxes that we used to get as kids, and he told me he threw out a whole binder.
now.
It's crazy.
Nah, and it's funny because like he's talking about like just Pokemon and like some sports cards, but like I have from fucking old school original Ninja Turtles cards.
Even Marvel and all
I have
that,
the
yes.
old school Marvel Universe cards. I
Yes.
still have those.
Yes.
I have
Marvel's
the
a
old
big
school
thing
Power
right now.
Rangers cards. I have the
Power
books.
Rangers
Yo, it's
I have all
crazy,
them
man.
shits.
You
Power
might be
Rangers
sick.
had
Yo,
cards?
you
The
said
original Power
Yo,
Rangers, the
if
first
they're in
season.
good condition,
5 of them.
I advise
Nah,
you. If
nigga,
they're in
this-
good condition,
We don't count
send them
Tommy.
to get graded. That's where you're gonna get more of your money. I would suggest PSA. It's a long wait time when you send your cards in. Right now they backed up because of COVID. They had shut down. The people were still sending their cards in. They update prices, but at the same time, you're gonna wait like an 8-month period to get your cards graded to get it back.
I've been broke for 30
But
something years.
When you get
Yeah.
10s and 9s, you sitting on a good asset. Like you straight.
Oh yeah, we out. I gotta go. I'm about to go.
And I would
about
love to see
run
what
up in
you
there.
got.
Nah,
I
I
love
got-
to see all that stuff.
Yeah,
like I'm into all
I
that.
got mad fucking old school like trading cards, like the Batman first movie. He had the whole collection.
Yo,
all
you
that
sitting on
shit.
the whole gold mine then, man.
Yo.
Nigga. Fuck this podcast. I'm out. I quit, nigga. Me and my Batman trading cards is off this.
Yo, but it's crazy, man.
Nah, we gonna buy
you
new mics,
houses
nigga.
off of that type of stuff.
Nah,
man.
we gonna get these wireless mics. We gonna buy these camera setups. You know what I'm saying? New lighting. Nah.
Bro, I threw out.
That's crazy. You threw out
This
that
nigga's
Pokemon.
depressed.
I feel bad for you, man.
Yeah, I do feel bad for him.
One Charizard is 150K.
This nigga he had a Charizard.
150K. All those first edition and the ones that we grew up on, all those cards. He said he threw out a whole binder.
I got Charizard.
Bro,
Oh!
send that in to get graded. I need to talk to you after.
We gotta
off
talk
the mic.
to you
Yeah,
later.
I gotta talk to you after the
Yo,
mic.
where you got it at?
I got you.
The original mod channel.
Yo, I
Yo,
got
is this
you.
in your house?
I got you.
This is in your crib?
Yo, I left it.
No,
Yo, I'm
where we
telling you,
at
I got
after this?
y'all,
Don't worry.
man.
We
Yo, when
gonna
this is
drive.
over,
We gonna drive
I'm
you
gonna
home.
Get your information, man. I'm
Nah,
telling
we
you.
gonna drive you home, my nigga. We gonna figure this out together.
Yo, you see?
They might, PSA might come with a brink truck just to bring your car back.
How you?
Wow.
Yo,
this
it'd be
nigga-
like that.
James. This was
With
like,
a
yo,
brink
yo,
truck.
Black, we split it.
Imagine that shit. Not enough 7, 8 years old.
And you gotta sign for it to get it. Like that's how valuable, man. Like you don't understand. There's this guy like a famous YouTuber. That's all he does is buy those 90s boxes that we used to buy as kids and open them right there live.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Oh no, I'm dead ass going.
Beg for that.
It's a whole other world, man. I never knew about none of this until the COVID thing happened, and my boss gave me those 2 cards, and that sparked my interest. Just I was like, let me buy a box of boy. Look on eBay,
Yeah, I'm
old
definitely
school
breaking
boxes.
into my mom's
This cheap.
crib.
Let me buy that. And it's crazy how a 2004 Topps box I brought for like $60. I got 2 LeBrons out of there, Kobe, and it was somebody else, Dwayne Wade's. Right now, if you look up that box is over $1,000. If I would knew what I knew now, because I was new to it, I didn't know anything about it, I would have bought like 8 of those boxes.
Yo, you lost out on mad bread, my nigga.
Yeah, man. I look at cars at a whole
Stupid.
different light now, man. Like, it's a whole other game.
Nigga.
The car game is a whole other market. It's a $1 billion
That shit
market.
really got me mad.
I know. I can see.
Cause it's funny. It's not like when I threw it out, I like threw it in the trash. I just tossed it in the incinerator.
Like it was nothing.
Ooh.
Yeah, like
No, you said in the incinerator. Mind you, in the project.
Wait,
don't
you
have
talking about
incinerators.
205?
Yeah, my mother.
So that went from all the way up there, like,
yeah, it's in the trash.
ooh.
Yo, and all them shits fell out the sleeves.
Ooh.
They just floating.
I remember.
There's probably one just stuck against some dirt. You might be able to get it. If you slide through the incinerator and look, you might find one.
Fighting with
But like Martin Lawrence in that movie looking for that diamond.
That's crazy. I know you mad right now.
I'm gonna call you like, yo, block in the incinerator.
Yo, my nigga, there's mad roaches
The
and shit
flashlight
in
up
here.
top.
But yo, I see this one Charizard chilling. I think I could get it.
Yo, nah, but
Yo, that's crazy.
That's gems, man. Like I said,
Word.
Any age could do this. Like even like
I wish I would have known this
kids,
when I was
kids
little.
could do this. Like
Yo,
yo, the
like-
kid that
like,
you got that love
everybody-
playing any type of sport. It could be soccer. I'm shocked that I'm like, yo, look at the prices. Yo, any sport that kids do, make sure that they're tied into the cards. That's they bread and butter.
Yo, so for real, anybody out there, if you have any old school cards, contact us, send them to us. We'll get them appraised for you. Nah, man. We'll give you a nice $1. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy.
I'm trying to get into that market to anybody where I gained enough capital to where anybody where I could put like listings out, like anybody to come to me, and I just buy a straight raw book straight from them.
Yo.
Like if I get into that, it's a whole other world.
Whole different ball game.
That's crazy.
That's like I said, man.
Yo, this nigga's really depressed. You hear his voice? His whole voice changed. Nigga voice, his demeanor, everything's gone. This nigga
Yeah,
hates
man, you gotta definitely
everyone
look it
right
up.
now.
Just get in tune with that. You
You
be
just
like,
threw him
damn,
out too,
bro.
right?
You know, probably like 2-3 weeks ago.
You watch basketball games anyway, right?
That's just still
Anybody could do it. Anybody watching the basketball game, whoever dropped whatever for that night, did a triple double, this and that, put that card up.
So right now, because you know how back in the day we would buy
ain't got no more
we'd
cards.
buy like cards at the candy store.
But there's an era
Where
though.
do you get those cards at?
But you see, but there's a lot of those cards that you're talking about from our age. That's considered the junk wax era,
Okay.
which means they will overproduce, so they're not really worth that much.
Not real.
Gotcha.
Unless they're at like mint condition 10, like
Like in those fucking thick ass card holders.
yes,
and
like
shit.
if it's a 10, then you're gonna get your buck for it. But if it's just a regular raw card, you look on that, everybody got them. It's just like 50 cents, $1, whatever.
Yeah, never mind.
But you gotta find that one that's perfectly scented, this, that, and the third.
I mean, my Power Ranger cards are great, but I don't know about the others. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my Kimberly card, I took care of that one. I don't know if you know Kimberly. You know what I'm saying? The Trini card, it's a little wrecked. If you get what I'm saying. No one gets it. She died. Trini died in a car accident. I feel bad. Rest in peace, Trini. I'm gonna put her picture like right here. Rest in peace, Trini. Not even trying to be funny. I fucked with Trini too. But anyway, yeah, I got my Power Ranger cards. I got my Batman cards. I got my Ninja Turtle cards. I did
You used to have a wrestling belt too, man. I don't know if I'm putting you on the spot,
I
but
still got them.
yeah, man.
Both of them.
Yeah, man.
both of them.
He said both.
BOFFEM.
No, I'm saying
What
is
that mean? Talk
Both
to me.
of them. He said what?
They not in the best condition, but I still
But
got
you
them.
have
Talk how much I got.
any memorabilia
How
from
much
wrestling
I
from
got.
them times when remember when the
I got the
You got the WCW
world-
one.
yeah, that's what I'm
WCW
saying.
belt.
You got any of that type of stuff you can
Talk to
sell,
me.
bro.
How much we talking?
I don't know yet.
gotta
It
look
depends
it
on
up,
what you
nigga.
got. I gotta see what you got.
I got the
Niggas
belt.
wild.
And I got-
That's
and
why I
got-
said that, because I remember you used to always have the belt,
And
the
I got the
joints and all
John
that. The
Cena.
spin?
John
Did you have the
Cena.
spin one?
And I used to walk around like that.
I hate
How
John
much we
Cena.
talking?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about the
like
belts
all-
yet. I only know about the cards. Somebody told me about wrestling cards. So anything wrestling, and you got memorabilia, you should be good.
So like for example, like me, I grew up. I'm
Sell
way
it.
older than
I'll sell it all.
99%.
I always remember him about wrestling. That's how.
So it all.
I have the original, like the old school wax wrestling figures: Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, King Kong Bundy, fucking.
You got you
yeah,
digging in the crates
I
type.
had some old. I'm talking like early '80s.
Damn.
That was the shit that I had. Those were my toys.
Yeah, you sitting on some stuff.
You old as fuck.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
That's the first flag.
No, you throw it at him. He said I'm
so that
saying
don't
on
even
stuff.
count.
I had to make sure it went on camera, bro. I had to make sure.
That don't even count.
Yeah, man. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, you got some gem mint stuff.
Yeah,
then.
and then I got a shitload of comic books. I have Spider-Man black and white. First time you got the black costume.
Shit that I'm talking about though. That right there.
How much is that? How much you got right now? Off
You
top
probably
of your
got a
head?
house.
I'm not gonna lie.
For one item.
I'm gonna keep it a
That's
stack
19.
though.
And we talking about a
No,
200K
it's-
house.
It's definitely
McFarlane.
80s.
That's
But the
1980s McFarlane.
but the
That's
problem.
That's like 200K
Yo,
and
my
up.
nigga, who the fuck are you? Like, you do photos. Where the fuck this came from? This nigga's
He's
like, yo, this
knowledgeable.
1980s McFarlane.
You know what he
I'm
talking
saying?
about.
This is Stan Lee's first sketch, nigga.
Stan Lee passed away, right?
Yeah.
Yo, so that means
Anything with- Yeah.
Because I collect figures.
That's fucking Rain Man.
I got.
Yeah, this
right
nigga's
now-
getting his Dustin
right
Hoffman
now,
on.
Any Kobe cards. Kobe's going crazy right now in the market. Any Kobe cards.
I would expect Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe's going crazy right now.
Yes.
You ain't got no
Kobe's going. I got crazy. Kobe's going crazy. Kobe and Jordan's my number one sellers. You can never go wrong with investing in them.
Kobe's back there.
Yeah, Kobe.
Yo, this nigga's looking shit up right now. Look at him.
yeah.
Niggas looking up all our shit so he can rob us later.
This is a whole new
Nigga
world,
said
man.
Spider-Man.
It's a whole new world.
10%.
Yo, so real quick, so right now, like I said, everything that you doing dolo. You got a team. Like, how's that looking, man? Cause
Right now, I'm doing it dolo. I'm trying to get everything in order to where I need help. So I got people in place who be like, okay, this is going to be your job now. Open up something else, get that page starting going. So it's just starting things to put people in places. Cause sometimes some people don't know how to navigate. So it's just I know how to oversee certain things. So I'm like, listen, I already built this up. All you gotta do is just make sure when you hear this, you ship this out, keep it moving. I'm build this up, put you here, and then I can focus on other things.
Facts. Man, I
That's what's up. Hell
appreciate you stopping by, brother. I know
Word, because I'm about to raid my
you
mom's
was-
crib.
You was walking around in that rain looking like I know what you did last summer. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you. You know,
Nah, but more respect to you, not to cut you
tripping out.
off, man. But
Appreciate
coming
it,
from
brother.
from where we come from, man,
You know my
is
brother.
amazing, man.
Yes,
that
sir.
the positivity that comes out of there.
Appreciate it, man. So right there in that camera, brother, that's all you, man. Let us know where they can find you, what you got up next. Tell them, baby.
On Instagram, NYC Baller Cards. And then on Facebook, I mean, I barely be on social media except for Instagram. But on Facebook, you can follow me if you want. Versace Shawn.
Versace Shawn.
Versace Shawn, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Give it up one time.